This is what you do to me, Phoenix. I really just want to go to bed. And I can't. Alright, so... what else do we have? We've got our phone. We've got the dossier for that. No, I don't need notes. Don't need music. Can I call her? No.
That's Dr. Gallagher's office. Cordelia's phone number.
So I can't even call these people. Alright. Web search. Ah ha 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 ha! Let's check out the Pats versus the Eagle. No. Actually, I'm just curious. Oh, yeah. Go on. Don't even say the year, though, man. Did the Eagles win it all? Oh, God, 38-13. Oh, God. Did the Eagles win it all? Please. 23. Oh, God, please. Beat the Bills. All right. I'm telling Phoenix, if the Eagles don't beat the Bills, I'm done with your games forever. Now who has the cognition powers? Oh, that's funny. Cool. Alright. Let's check out the Patriots versus the Skins.
This is the score for the Pats game John was following.
22-20. So that's it.
I don't need to look at my calendar right now.
So, I mean, it kind of worked out. I wanted to recheck out the dossier and see if I could contact anybody, but that worked out beautifully. So we know that the score is going to be 22-20.
Whoa. So, I don't know how I know it, but I know who's going to win that game. I didn't even need to focus.
Yeah, it's going to be the Patriots.
Hello again, Agent McCoy.
Hello, miss. What do you need?
Is that game still going on?
If by game you mean slaughter, then yes. My team's slaughter is progressing well.
Double your bet.
What?
Double your bet. The Patriots are going to win 22-20.
Get out of here. You are off your
That's
nut,
actually
lady.
a
They
really
can't
bad
come
idea.
back. Plus, that score doesn't make any sense. How are they going to get to 22?
They will. If they don't, I'll cover the whole bet. And you can triple it. Give your man my name, Cordelia Smith.
Because it's all really about beating the
Okay,
spread.
Cordelia. Pleasure to finally know your name. You're really serious, aren't you?
This is life or death.
All right, looks like Vinny accepted, and who wouldn't a crazy bet like that? Okay, listen, kid. I don't know where you're getting these crazy ideas of yours, but I can see you're really fighting for this. This matters to you. You know, I'm going to regret that I ever said this, but call it a hunch. I'll help you.
Really? Thank you so much.
But if any of this starts to smell funny, I am out. All right? We'll open a new case here. Have it assign a case number, and boom. Okay, tell me what you know.
And I can't stop thinking about this.
Look, I can see you're scared, but it isn't exactly federal, so I can't just drop everything and run it for you. Here, this is the case number. You see that number? You can check up on any progress just by referencing it.
Okay. And thank you so much, John. Really, thank you. Thank you for all your help, Agent McCoy. I need to go, but I'll be in touch.
Oh my God, I can't believe it! The Patriots have managed to come back! The Patriots have managed to come back! A staggering 70-yard run off a fumble has cost the Redskins the game.
John, you were working with her? You were helping her? I don't believe this.
There we go. Let's check this case number out now, shall we? I put in some off hours looking into private concerns that Ms. Cordelia Smith brought to me. She's worried for her brother, Max Smith. She claims his life is in danger, and though she has no evidence, her conviction was strong enough to rouse some interest. She is absolutely convinced that Max's life is in jeopardy, and her conviction is worth something. I did preliminary digging around, but I haven't found much to substantiate this. Fortunately, or unfortunately, Max made a name for himself in the business world pretty quickly, and seems to have ruffled some feathers in the process, but nothing that fits in with a murder motive. Max is dead, Cordelia's locked up. When she was coherent again, she told us a code that got us to where the body was. Davies got a confession out of her, and I don't believe she did it. I tried to appeal to McAdams, but he wouldn't hear it. He wants this to be over fast. I need to think back over the facts. We used a code to get into the room where we found Max's body, and everything was burned to cinders. Max was mostly bones, some charred flesh. Looked like either an awful accident or play to destroy evidence. But then Gallagher found a bullet mark on the rib. No evidence of why Cordelia would shoot him. No clear gain on her part, and no weapon was ever recovered. There were striations and impact marks on a few other bones, but no clear cause can be attributed. I got a chance to talk to Cordelia, but she refused to say anything about Max's death. The one bit of info I did get from her was that she heard arguing coming from Max's office the night after Davies and McAdams investigated there. The arguing stopped and Scrobius exited. Cordelia says she saw soot on him, and said he smelled like burned papers. She noticed that he had something clenched tightly in his hand. She said it was shiny, but couldn't tell what it was. Cordelia says she's approached him and asked about the yelling. He responded by saying it was a simple disagreement and Max wanted to be alone. She said she did not pry further. Talked to Mr. Scrobius about this incident, but nothing new came up. His account matched Cordelia's completely. Shit. That really gets me nothing.
Very clean. It doesn't look like it's had a fire in it in some time.
Can I call anyone now, maybe?
He's with Sully. Maybe I can reach her. She's not picking up. Come on, John. Don't do this. Pick up. Damn. I don't need to call there right now. Pointless. They'll have him in a drug-induced coma for the next few days as he heals. And tell him what? That I'm scoping out a crime scene I shouldn't be at? Unless it's something really urgent, I'll just stick to texts. I don't need to call there right now. No, thank you.
Damn, I saw that little bubble there. I don't know. I mean, this is...
That won't work there. Think, Erica, think.
The combination is the order in which they suffered. I just don't know. And I don't understand how the trash can... I mean, I guess the glass table's where they were, but the trash can... And I can't switch back over to her. I was really hoping that... Oh, goddamn, did I just break it? This should give me something. I should be able to see the past with...
Very clean. I have my own... It lit up, but just...
I mean, that's not real. Those are just little key cards. I don't assume that this will take me to another... You know, I never tried leaving the Anton Towers. Hey, buddy.
Ah, hello again, Ms. Reed.
You. I have questions for you.
Of course. Come, admire this painting with me, and I'll answer all your little questions.
I don't think so, buddy. You're not gonna like what I have to say.
Okay, asshole. You know Cordelia. You work for her. You're going to tell me everything you know.
Please, this sort of brash display might work on terrorists with double-digit IQs, but here, honestly, do you have a warrant? Were you not in fact extended an invitation that allows your continued presence here? And can that invitation not be rescinded? Now I have said all that I am allotted to say about Ms. Smith.
Listen, I don't care what sort of games you want to play. If there is anything going on here not in line with the law, I'll make sure you hang by it unless you speak up now.
In that case, it sounds like we have both said our piece on the matter. I suggest that you keep the tone of any future exchanges between us more cordial than this one has been. Especially if you wish there to be future exchanges.
I need to know about those papers.
What do you do here exactly?
As I already said, I am the Smith family lawyer. At one point, Cordelia's brother Max and I worked long hours getting together all sorts of business plans, working out business models. Now my role is something a bit more lackadaisical, keeping the minor business details in order, doing a few consultations here and there, looking after the towers.
You're just standing here looking at the painting?
Indeed.
You've been looking at it for a little while.
You were educated in a far more fast-paced and self-indulgent era, so let me explain. I am not standing here begging to be taken somewhere by a fleeting entertainment. Actual art, my dear, requires something of you. Hard work. So yes, an hour with a painting is not uncommon for me.
Do you know anyone named Jeff Therian?
Do I know anyone? No. What an odd question.
Just before Max Smith's death, you were working on something with him. I need to know what.
Unfortunately, those were private matters. Nothing I can disclose to you.
There was a lot of strife in the family at this time, but it seems like you and Max got along pretty well if you were working together.
Are you playing some sort of game? Getting me to discuss the fight I had with Max just prior to his death won't implicate me in anything. You surely already know that an FBI agent was here and asked all about this.
Asked about what? What fight?
A small scuffle. We were in his office one night burning some old documents. A fire was going and he started with some hot-headed accusations. He'd been getting increasingly paranoid and this was its peak. I'm ashamed to say I lost my composure. I struck him.
Struck him? What, you gave him a backhand or something?
This was not one of my prouder moments. I had Cordelia's silver necklace in hand. I swung and gave him a hit on the head. Nothing severe. That's all I'll say about this.
Well, keep watching the paint dry. I need to go. And if you're hiding something from me...
I wouldn't do anything to obstruct the workings of the law. I am a lawyer, after all.
Exactly.
Is there something hidden here? Oliver... There is. That's the same name. Okay, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Hang on, hang on. We are getting somewhere. Yes, 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 yes. Can I not type in this? Hang on, I need a notepad, folks. Okay. Oliver Hornet is red. At something. I think I'm getting closer. That may be our combination. Oh! Hi.
Agent Reed, what are you doing here? No one is allowed inside.
I'm glad you think so, but I've been invited.
What are you talking about?
I had a little chat with your friend in the fancy suit, who so cordially invited me in and gave me the run of the place, actually.
I don't know what you're up to, Agent Reed, but you had better stay in line here. This is a delicate situation.
How are you connected to Scorobius?
He manages the Enthon Towers, and I'm running an investigation here. Are you trying to insinuate something, Agent?
You tell me, Director. There seems to be a lot of history here.
It's not the first time I've met him. But if you'd actually done your research, that information is readily available in the database.
Where is John? I know he was here.
Yes, we established that earlier. He helped with the scene outside, then left.
I don't believe you. John was inside this building, and I guarantee he's still here now.
Agent, you'd better back down. You're really pushing your luck.
What do you know about Jeff Therian?
Therian? How do you know that name?
How do you know it?
It's none of your concern, Agent. Keep your focus on your cases.
He knows
I'd
he's
love
next.
to, if you didn't keep stealing them from me.
Your cases, Agent. You were not brought in for this investigation.
You know something about this place. There was an investigation here that you helped on years ago.
I've been doing this job for almost 25 years, and most of that time I've served right here in Boston. I've been all over this city. I don't worry about the past, Agent, because the present is where there's work to be done.
See you around.
I hope not.
Alright. Okay. It's okay. Okay, let's look at the Yuko is yellow torches. That was like a red bird thing.
Very classical. Kind of Greek or Roman looking.
If there's 4 paintings, it means we have this. I think I know where the other 2 are.
I can't see it clearly from here. The loft is blocked.
What is this one then? This has been a lot of fun putting these pieces together, though. Alright, so this is like, Asian. Which is white. Okay. And there is the blue. So all of these... Although this one... Is this like purple? I guess this would be purple. This is Sean Patience is purple. This is one of the great joys in point and clicks for me, though, that it's one of those things that you can never really be great at a point and click adventure compared to other people, because anyone else can use a walkthrough or a guide. What's kind of neat is I don't even think there's anything published just because the game is so new. But, so you really can't compete against other people, but this joy in discovering it for yourself. I think this is kind of like a teal, and this is it's like a ELIP sort of blue people. Actually, we'll do blue girls. Purple is anemone something, and white is the winter. That's actually 5, which is concerning somewhat. But the combination is the order in which they suffered, right? So now the next thing to do is put these pieces together. Oh, you know what? There's actually 6, because we've got a green here. So that's okay. We're, This was an awesome puzzle, though, assuming I'm on the right track, which I think I am. This is like Custom Steve's surprise? I'm not sure. Well, it's a green lake scene type of thing. Green Park, I think, is a good. Okay. So now let's look back through the folders. Because remember, so the first one to suffer was the Hangman, who is Oliver Hornet. So let's put down Hangman is red. Hangman, Oliver, red. The next person to suffer was the Wise Monkey or Sullivan? No, the next person to suffer was McAdams, who is that Elip person. So, oh, not McAdams. I'm sorry. Davies. That was the Asian. So that's white, Asian. I'm sorry, which is Davies. Shit, I have my Davies. Asian, white. The next person to suffer, I think the Wise Monkey died before him, but we'll put a spacer here. So this is the custom Steve surprise thing, which is Monkey, Steve, green, Sully, which would be that Yuko. So Sully was Yuko, which was yellow. And nobody else has suffered yet, right? McCoy is still alive and McAdams is still alive. So we have 4. I think I got it, folks. Oh god, I am so excited that I figured this out. I am so excited that I figured this out. If this isn't it, I'm gonna lose it, but... Alright, so red, white, green, yellow. Shit.
Still lost.
Alright, let's try red, white, yellow, green. Okay.
Yes!
Yes!
That is it. All
Yes!
right, let's see what we've gotten here.
Oh, yes! Yes! Cog me up,
The
baby!
lamination that's holding this thing together is keeping me from making contact with it. And it's so fragile, I don't want to risk removing it. Let's see. It's an old document that's been partially burned and then laminated back together. Okay, not a lot to go on. It's got that name Jeff Therian on it, but the paper's too damaged. I can't read the finer details. There's a signature on it as well. Scarbles? No, Scrobius. Scrobius signed this. I'll just take a picture of this and send it to Terrence. A lot of official documents are digitized now, so he should be able to run a search to see if it's on record and fully legible.
I was gonna bring those two together, I guess I can.
It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath.
if she already took a picture of it or not. What a... You know, I think one of the key points in a great point-and-click adventure, and I really tip my hat to Phoenix on this, was that Scorobius looking at the painting was the perfect hint. That was such a great hint from you guys. I really want to say how impressed I was with that puzzle, because it was one of those things I had remembered. You know, you start putting pieces together. I remembered seeing some of those, like, odd signatures and such in there, and excuse me, I put 2 and 2 together there. That was really one of the better puzzles I've seen in a point and click, because it was very obvious once you knew what you were doing. That was really good, guys. I tip my hat to you. So there's 2 things we can do here. We're gonna try and give Scorobius the burn document.
You signed this. Does it look familiar?
It's burned. I can't make out what it says, so I couldn't tell you.
Alright. Let's try using our phone. Contacts, let's call Terrence.
I don't need to call there right now.
You do! No, but come on, I figured this out!
It's an old brittle document fragment that would probably disintegrate if it wasn't in this plastic sheath.
No, come on. I need that necklace from him. I need that necklace.
It seems to me you should know who Jeff Therian is. You put together and signed some documents that had his name on them.
I haven't done such a thing in years.
That may be true, but that doesn't change the fact.
I've signed a great many official documents in my time, Agent. You can't expect me to recall one document out of hundreds.
I need
I'm
that
going
necklace.
to look around some more. Don't go anywhere.
Damn, I need that necklace. Oh, this is so good. God, I had to go to sleep half an hour ago, Phoenix. I hate you. What a great... That was really quality, and I hope you as viewers as well just see how great of a... Please get... Yes.
This is the necklace that Scorobius was talking about. The one he struck Max with.
Yes. See, this is such a joy in point and clicks I get. This is the whole reason I play them. It's this is such an adrenaline high for me.
You have to stop this insanity about telling Keith and Cordelia. Max, I've told you 1,000 times why we have to do it like this. There are legalities involved. Things that you are better off letting me handle.
I've been reading about how you handled it.
What have you been doing snooping around in my basement?
Educating
Balls.
myself. I might not have understood why you used me to get Keith to sign all those documents over the years. But I understand it now. My parents weren't trying to punish me. They didn't set up our inheritance to go through Jeff Therian. It was you. And there are people who wouldn't mind knowing about this. You know, people who bang gavels. Or maybe one of those FBI agents that were just here.
Of course, because you can wash your hands of it. You've done what you must to take the money from Jeff, down to the last penny you've spent.
Yes, I told some lies, and I broke some laws. I can own up to that. But Cordelia is asking questions, and Keith is getting suspicious. Look at this. That was my mother's, passed on to Cordelia, but Keith had it. They know something is wrong here, and they're working together to find it out. I won't let you pull my family apart. I trusted you all these years, so now I'm going to ask you this, and I'll ask it once. What is this?
You would never understand. All you do is moan about how much money you need and need and need. Here's the difference between us, Max. I don't need you or your pesky little sister for anything.
Of course you don't. God, Cordelia sensed something was wrong. Why didn't I listen? Jeff has all the money. You made sure of that. And if anything happens to him, the money doesn't go to me or Cordelia. If he dies, it goes right to you. Get out of my way. I'm calling those agents.
I'll kill you before I let that happen. I'll... Ugh.
Wow.
Oh God! What was that? Is that going to happen? Is Scorobius going to hurt Max?
Seems like it. Fuck. As always, folks, thanks for watching. Tune in to the next. God, I don't want to stop playing. Thanks for watching, everybody.